Good morning, farmers. The day has come. As we can see from our balcony, one of our cornfields are ready to be harvested. And it's not just one. If we go to our farm stats, it shows two of them are ready to be harvested. So that's what we'll be doing today. The wife is already up and out of bed. I've already been out doing a couple things myself before I realized the cornfields were ready. Oddly enough, when I got up, I checked the cornfields to see if they're ready, and I happened to check the one that wasn't ready, and I was like, oh, they're not ready. And as I got in the balcony and turned the corner a little while later, I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I got a field that's ready. So I've already been out and done a couple fixed building jobs. So I don't want to say we're getting a late start in harvesting, but since it's only 2 fields, it shouldn't be too bad if I can hook up the corn header, please. Here we go. It's always nice to get back to harvesting your own crops and seeing that money grow really fast when you bring a haul of grain into the store. As a nice ambient music plays in the background. Can I get across the bridge with this on? Well, seeing that the header rides on the rails nicely, I guess so. How big is this field? I forgot. Wow, okay, it's a decent sized field. Alright, lower the header. Start the header. And in case you're wondering if you're watching my previous episode if I'm feeling any better, a little bit better, but not so much. Still coughing now and then. My throat is getting rather sore the more I cough. I've had so many cough drops, I'm probably drugged up on that right now, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, it was fun getting through the workday. Sucking on cough drops all day long. But now I'm home and now I'm harvesting corn. Hoping for a good haul. Corn does produce a good yield, so even though you don't get much per ton, it yields quite a bit. But as I said previously, if you've seen an episode a long time ago, it seems like most crops after you plant them take about 2 months before they're ready for harvest. Corn seems to be, maybe 2.5 to 3 months before it's ready to harvest. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, you can see we're going on this field already up to 3,000 kilograms in the tank. And before I came on, I was just looking at the discussion forum again, reading the roadmap, and I'd never caught this before, but on the roadmap it shows you what they plan to do for updates each week. And I noticed at the top of the page it said these are our plans for the road. This is our roadmap and our plans for updates. And I never caught before, but right below it says this does not include vehicles and implements. So I don't know. I mean, you can look at that 2 ways. Either they don't plan on adding anything, or adding implements and vehicles are they're just not going to shut the roadmap. You're just going to, when an update comes out, it'll just be like, poof, there they are. Kind of like when they came out with one update and they had the smaller tractor, the newer trailer, and the baler. That was not in the roadmap form, and poof, there it was. It's something that this game definitely needs is more choices. I'd also like to see more choices of maybe, like I said, buying other people's farms or some way of buying, storing seed elsewhere. Because if you've been watching me long enough at this point, you realize most of my fields are right around the farm, because I want to buy fields that are so far away from my farm that every time I got to refill the seeder. Basically, I'm going to waste an hour in game time driving back to the farm to fill the seeder, drive all the way back down, which is another hour of in-game time. I mean, yeah, it's doable, but I like to have other storage sheds, other places. Just have more options, as we all like to have in life. But for starters, you know, I think we definitely need more different kind of tractors, more choice of implements. We are just about full already. 2 passes around this field and we are full. That's good enough. Now I just gotta remember where I parked the tractor. I know it was this yesterday I recorded, but I may have just left it up with all the trailers and such. Yeah, I see it. It's there. Got plenty of fuel in it, so don't worry about that. Alright, let's go empty the harvester and get back to work. Yep, we'll have to go over the bridge because can I cross that? Yeah, it's not deep. Ish. Not that you would do that in real life, but I just did. That should be good enough right there. It looks good. Appear to be over. One thing I don't think I've ever mentioned yet. I don't think Farming Simulator has this kind of motion, but if you look at the corn, you can kind of see like must be a slight breeze blowing the crops around. Don't hear any wind or whatever in the game, but crops are showing a slight breeze, summer breeze, or autumn breeze, I guess, being September. Alright, fill the pipe in and let's get back to work. So basically our only job today is to make sure we get these 2 fields harvested, sell all the grain, and I would assume the next day the other cornfield will be ready to be harvested. So I think that's pretty much how it went a couple months ago in game when I think I must have seen these 2 fields in one day. They got to the 3rd field the next day after. Alright, the combine harvester is just about full. I'm wondering if we can get to the end of this row before it fills up. Ooh, we will. But no need to unload because the trailer is full as well. So we need to unload the trailer before we can unload the combine harvester. So as you can see, we still got 40% in the field to go. We already got one trailer full, as I said, and the combine harvester is full now, so we might get up to about 3 loads of corn out of this field. And I don't know where I'm going. Almost got across that little pond. I still haven't seen any apples on trees, so either, I don't know, I'm blind, or maybe it's still too early in September to see apples. I mean, where I live, we start, people start picking apples usually just after Labor Day. Which is usually the first Monday in September for people who do not celebrate Labor Day. I'm from the States. We have a holiday that's called Labor Day, obviously. That's something I wish they fixed too. I don't need a warning every like 30 seconds that my trailer's full. Alright, so how much does corn go for? $4.50 a ton, which is not bad. And I have not been to the sell point in a while because they changed this. Nice work, devs. So in some patch they change. If you remember, we used to come in here and the trailer used to hit the top of the roof. They've changed that, so I've missed that, but we haven't been up here in a while. I did not see that in the patch notes anywhere. Alright, let's head back to the harvester, empty that so we can get going back on that field. Arriving with our second trailer of maize to the sell point. The newly upgraded sell point. Let's watch that money rise. It looks like the rate we're going, we will get about 3 trailers out of that one field. So that's going to be nice. Wife will be happy that we brought in some money today. I think we started at 540 grand and we're up to 555, so not too bad. And the combine harvester awaits. As you can see, this field we're coming up here, this is the other field we're going to be doing today. Not as big as the other one. So, for sure, a trailer load. Maybe a trailer and a little bit extra. And next to it is our wonderful grass field that we still can't do nothing with. Hopefully one of these days. Yeah, if you were to mow that grass with one of the mowers, it shows the grass is being mowed, but then nothing really shows up on the ground. It's just like disappears. And I thought, okay, well maybe it's not showing. I'll just try to harvest it with a baler, and the baler didn't pick up anything either, so. So you can see not much left of this field. We'll empty the harvester and empty what's left of this field into the trailer. Maybe go make a delivery if we don't have that much extra to put in. Then we get started in the second field, and it's already 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So just taking us some time to harvest this field as it is. But I don't think I started harvesting the field till about 8 o'clock. I did spend a little bit of time in the morning going from doing. There was like 3 fixed building jobs up in one of the towns, so I just jumped up there and did that this morning. Alright, start her up. I know one thing though, you keep harvesting this maize and you watch it do this dance, it can be hypnotizing at times. And it doesn't help that you're hopped up on cough drops either. It's almost like dramatic ambient music they got going in the background. Yeah, so I don't think we're going to get up to 4,000 grains here, which would fill the trailer. So maybe I'll try to do some of the other field before we top off the trailer. I think we will get at least one full trailer and a little bit extra. So let's try to make our trips count. Now hit the trailer. Thank you. Or tractor. I know some people have said they've been able to get the harvester close enough to repaint it in the garage. I have not been that fortunate. But then again, someone had said they had to repaint it, then the relog back in just goes back to this color, so. I would like to change the color of the harvester. Maybe change that yellow to like a greenish color for some odd reason. Give it some class. Yeah, only 2,000. So let's go turn the header off, raise the header. And boogie up to the other field and get some more grain in this, and then we'll fill the trailer full as a B-52 bomber flies over the field. If you don't have the game, that's supposed to be, it's a shadow of a bald eagle, I believe they say it is. Or they just say just an eagle. I forgot when that patch came out. They don't land like the storks do. Alright. Lower the header. Turn the header on. Yeah, you can see I backed up at that field once with the tractor. Ruined my crops. Probably a whole $3 worth. So obviously after today when we harvest these 2 fields, you can kind of see the workload ahead of us. I'm pretty sure that field right there will be ready to harvest tomorrow. Then we got these 3 fields to plow, cultivate, seed, and fertilize. And I'm sure in that time span, those 2 other fields we got, lupine, will be ready as well. That'll head us into the winter months. And then when we wake in spring, our fields will be full of money for canola. And then for the whole month of April, we'll be doing nothing but working on our fields. Have some people post on the site that they own like 30 fields or whatever, and I'm just thinking, wow, okay, I'm busy enough with this. What do we own, 17 fields? I do like doing work for other farmers around, trying to get my social points. Like I said earlier, I don't know about if I want to own a field way at the corner, because when your seeder runs out, you got to come all the way back to your farm to refill it. Like if you own that 7.5 hectare field, you'd probably have to refill your seeder twice, maybe. I'm not saying that field is that far, but it is a good distance. I think I timed it once before from the farm down to the old mill. It's like a 1 hour in-game time. And that field is not too far from the old mill. So what it would take to, if you just have one tractor, you got to bring your plow down, then you got to bring your cultivator down, then your seeder down, your sprayer and your spreader, then you got to bring it all back to the farm. Because it's not like you can go out and buy, yeah, okay, there's only one new plow in the game. But you can't go buy a second one, because there isn't one. At least I haven't checked the stores in a while. Maybe they changed that. I don't think they have. So maybe we'll hit 570,000 today. So that'd be like 30 grand. So that'd be nice. Doesn't seem the price changes as you bring more up. Yeah, so hopefully one more trailer would push us over 570. should get at least one more trailer out of that field easily. Because the combine's almost already full. I'm moving too fast. I'm sitting still. Yep. So now we got the lights on because it's getting very dark out. That's what happens when nighttime comes. But we're just about done with this field. And we are going to have more than enough to top off that trailer. So I thought after we finish, of course we'll top off the trailer. And what's left in the combine will just stay there. Because tomorrow we'll be doing that maize field over there anyways. One night in the harvester shouldn't hurt the corn, I would think. Yeah, because we're going to be just about 2,000 grains over. Okay, turn the header off, lift it up, pipe out. And fill up the trailer. So it seemed like a good yield of corn out of these two fields. But still a field to go tomorrow. So we'll go park the combine harvester right up to that field so it's ready to go first thing in the morning. I just hope the field's ready to go first thing in the morning. No rain, right? Yep, no rain in the forecast. I want to say this is 2 3/4 hectare field. Nope, just 2. So all we got left today is we're going to go deliver this trailer. See if that pushes us over the $270. $570 mark, or euro mark, excuse me. And then I'll probably just drive the trailer and tractor down to the farm. I was never in the field and then teleport, but we'll just drive it down to the farm and bring it up tomorrow morning when we're ready to go. Fuel should be fine, yeah. 85%. Well, hello, Maya. What are you doing up here? Alright, question is, can we get to 570? We won't look to see how much is left in the trailer. We're just... Usually when you see the trailer go blank, usually like 20% left. Going to be just over, I think. Oh, isn't that a shot in the nuts? Still not a bad day. Maya, really? What are you doing? My guess is by the time we get back to the farm, the wife will be in bed. Turn the lights on the tractor before you run over someone. Yeah, Oliver's not working in this field either. But Maya sure is out walking the streets. I don't know why I just saw this coming down to the farm, but what they should make us do, like after a work day is working the field. Kind of like in my summer car, have like a dirtiness bar or a status. Yeah, she's in bed. But we should have to, you know, after a hard day's work, come in here and have to take a shower. Can I flush the toilet? Nope. Alright. It is kind of weird that the only bathroom in the house is through someone else's, must be one of my kids' bedrooms. But, anyways. That's going to do it for today on the farm. Did some jobs that I didn't record. But we got to harvest some 2 cornfields and almost made it to 570. But we made about 30,000 euros today. So that's always good. But hope you guys enjoy the episode. And I will see you tomorrow. Have a good one.